So what are we doing today, Mr. Walker?
We are at Merus Adventure Park for our first time near Amarillo, Texas. Palo Canyon is right behind us, and we are about to go down the drop-in on Merus 101 to campsite A down below us. Find our camp, maybe have breakfast, and then go and explore the park for the day.
Here we go.
Oh, I cannot see anything.
No, you cannot.
Because of the lack of cell phone connectivity in Merus Adventure Park, Merus Adventure requires that every vehicle be equipped with a 15-watt GMRS radio. You can pick those up at the office for a rental or install one beforehand. The drop-in is a lot steeper than what this video will show. And no, you cannot do it in your Toyota Tercel. You probably couldn't even make it up in two-wheel drive without being really hard on the accelerator.
Here's a question that gets asked to me a lot.
Okay.
Where are we at?
The four-wheel drive trails at Merus Adventure Park are divided into designations according to difficulty. Merus 101, which is part of the drop-in and runs the length of the park, is green for beginners. In this video, we primarily stayed on a few of the beginner trails, but most of the blue trails are intermediate. While intermediate may sound somewhat easy, remember as you're watching this video that video recordings never ever show the steepness or angles and difficulties of trails correctly. Some of these are far more gnarly than what they look. A case in point would be the top of this hill, where my passenger front and driver rear tires were both off the ground as I made that turn. We actually drove this obstacle twice. The first time through, my driver front tire was at least a foot off the ground when going through that rut. The second time on the return trip, I could reach out the window and touch the side of that rut as we went through.
This is a little gnarly.
There are a number of boulder and rock-strewn creek beds that require some technical driving. We don't have lockers yet, so we stuck to the ones that we could manage.
You're having a hell of a lot of fun.
We are on Middle Earth, right? Is that like a Hobbit reference?
I think we're on Middle Earth, yeah.
This hill and obstacle on the Middle Earth Trail may be my favorite part of the park that we saw on this trip. I had a great deal of fun. And let me tell you, the hill at the exit is much steeper and much taller than what you'll see in this video.
So I am finding that I like the creek bed drives. They are a lot of fun. What do you think?
I don't know. They're fabulous until they get too tight to keep moving. Or the rocks get too big. Yeah, they were very scenic.
Speaking of,
Yeah. We're still okay, but
wow. Let's see that up there. That's some big rocks. You know what I think the best thing about all of this off-road driving is
what's that?
that you get to see stuff that you just never, ever see.
Yep. Okay, so there's a trail going that way, a trail going that way, and a trail going back that way.
Well, which one?
I don't have any idea. Oh, well, there's a sign.
The geological formations of the creek beds are just stunning. I've tried to show you enough of them here to give you an idea of what they look like without you getting too bored of watching the video. But they are worth the trip alone.
Okay, what did we figure out?
Figured out that we're going to stay to the right. So that's the intermediate trail. Because even though we don't have rockets, we're running the blue. We're not running the green. So we're going to go up the Salt Fork Creek Trail. Beginner trails over there. Teenager trails over here.
Go.
In case you're wondering, the 34 or 34.3 inch tires on this Jeep are aired down to 18 psi to compensate for the rocks upon these trails and gain traction where needed. These rocks are sharp, and you can see in many cases they've got black stains on the top of them from the tires. I'm sure if you do not air your tires down these creek beds, you will pop or tear a tire. Here's a few more angles, a few more camera angles, a few more trails, mostly beginner and intermediate. We did bounce past a lot of the black diamond, double black diamond, double dog pairs black diamond. Some of those trails look incredible to me. I am not experienced enough for those. Definitely don't have the rig for them, but we love to have a good time running around and doing all the trails that we can. We have just finished a day at Merus Adventure Park in the Jeep. We are camped at, what is this campsite called?
First camp.
First camp.
First camp.
First camp, I don't know if it's Camp A or whatever because first camp has no signs. The infamous and famous and celebrated drop-in is behind us, which is a lot of fun from this campsite to watch everyone coming down the drop-in into the canyon. It is a lot of fun in itself. What a great place. What a great time we've had today. It's been incredible. We are in a 2013 JK Sport.
no lockers yet. Still with the 3:23:1 gear ratio, so nothing crazy is on the menu for us. But with the 2-inch lift and so forth, we strayed away from the beginner trails into the intermediate, and that was freaking fabulous. So if you're ready for that, the blue trails here are just incredible. The new Redivus antenna mounted on the front bumper has been just a dandy today.
As you watch the drive up the drop-in trail at Merus Adventure, I'd like to say goodbye. But thank you for watching this entire video. If you're still around, it's a long video, I know, but it's a lot of fun, a lot of memories, and I like to come back and watch these myself. So, if you feel like it, have a share, show your friends. We hope to be back soon with maybe a better day. Have a good day.